What up, everybody? This is Houston Sports Social.
HSSP.
HSSP back at it again with episode 69.
69.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh, there's going to be a lot of 69 jokes.
Oh,
right
a
now.
lot of jokes.
Look at you just chilling back and shit.
I know. Sorry for the audio stuff. Our USB cable from our mixer decided to crap out on us, so we're going with laptop audio.
Hell yeah.
So bear with us.
I can be as loud as I want.
Yeah, it's going to be a little rough, but bear with us. But without further ado, my name is Justin.
It's your boy Sham Wild, Sham Bam Kablam, Sham Mason, Sham Bam Goddamn. Let's get it in.
Let's get it in. We got a lot of stuff for y'all today. We're going to talk about the big Texans news that started over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about our sorrows first.
Yes.
And lead up to, like, the greatest news of all time.
Of all time.
As far as in Texas history.
Yes. Then we're going to get to NBA news with the finals and everything going on.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the Heat and the Lakers and everything going on with that series so far, heading up to a Game 5. Game 6, a Game 6. We're going to talk about Game 5 and how everything went down.
Yeah. I think the last time we talked, the Lakers were going to the Clippers.
Yes.
But I think we all knew who was going to win that.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead.
Yes. Then we're going to get to we're going to talk about the Texans. We're going to talk about NFL stuff. A lot of stuff going on with the NFL related to COVID and stuff.
Whew,
and the season being in jeopardy. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals, like I said. Then we're going to talk about the Astros.
Woo!
And their road to the American...
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, I can't wait to go. I want to go against the Dodgers in the fucking World Series, bro.
So
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. That would be the ultimate shut the fuck up to everybody. But,
Get my dick on that shit, bro. Straight up.
But, we're going to talk about the Astros and the rest of baseball. What happened to the Yankees? Yes, last night. It was actually pretty crazy.
Fucking Rays, man.
Then we're going to talk about the rest of the playoff lineup in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we are going to touch on the UFC fight going on tonight and some other UFC news going on with some stars going at each other on Twitter. Then we're just going to talk about whatever else.
Yeah, I mean, we would talk about golf, but I haven't been watching much right now since the U.S. Open. Even though I know, like, what's his name? Byron DeChambeau?
Yeah.
Fucking knocking bombs down once again.
Right.
That's all I know.
Golf is a very tiring sport, guys.
No.
Yeah.
It's a tiring sport when you're out there in the fucking sun.
Yes, it was hot.
The sun was beaming, dog.
It was bad. But still, like, I hit a medium bucket and a large bucket, and my back was feeling it. Like, from all the rotations. Yeah, I know. And, man. But it felt good to be out there. Hit some good, hit some bad, but, we're all improving. What's the number one rule in golf?
Everybody sucks.
Yep. So, enough about us. We're going to talk about stuff going on in the world.
Let's get it.
In the Texans world so far. So, the misery leading up to the inevitable news that we're going to talk about.
Okay, so when's the last time? Okay, on episode 68, where was we at in terms of games?
We were playing...
Baltimore? We just got done with Baltimore,
Yeah, we just got done with Baltimore. We're about to play Pittsburgh.
Okay, so let's start off the Pittsburgh game.
Okay, all right. Pittsburgh game, it just...
Fucking trash.
All the way around. The offense looked discombobulated. Didn't look coordinated. Just didn't look like they had that juice. Didn't look like they really wanted to be there. You know what I mean?
Okay, go ahead.
Then, the second half, they turned it up. But as most games having to do with these Bill O'Brien-led Texans, it was too little, too late. That's not going to win you games.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's almost the number one defense in the NFL. And Big Ben, who's been proven time and time again. You know what I mean? So So, what did you think about that game?
Okay. So, we was beating them 17-0, right?
Yeah.
No? But we was up.
At one point, yeah.
We was up.
At one point.
And we had a chance to keep the fucking lead.
We did.
We had a chance. Like, you can make mistakes, but just minimum. We had a chance to give up the lead, and then we fucking lost it. Once again. I'm sorry about my phone, guys.
We have the worst run defense in the league.
Bro.
James Conner was going off on
There is no reason why they should be fucking hitting us up the middle.
And
like, splitting us like Moses and shit.
Insane yardage.
Or like kind of like a prostitute's legs. But still, you know, they should not be splitting us up the middle like that.
It was bad. We got David Johnson we took on a super bloated contract.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we were trying to save money by getting rid of DeAndre Hopkins. And instead, we took on the bloated contract of of David Johnson. We took on the bloated contract of Brandon Cooks, and we gave away picks. We mortgaged our future, and so far it's not paying dividends. This team is just our Bill O'Brien just poorly managed the shit out of this team. Gave up too many assets. Didn't get much return on those assets as the first 4 games showed. The first quarter of the season showed.
Right.
And we're just not good. We're just not a good. There's talent, but it's not good. It's not constructed well. And we overpaid Randall Cobb too, who was getting paid $5 million last year or something.
Definitely past his peak.
Yeah.
Definitely way past his fucking peak. My thing was like, okay, and I think we kind of both agree on this. On paper, this sounds good. Good to spread the ball out more, whatever, right? I'm not saying I agree with Bill O'Brien. I'm saying, like, I can see an argument where someone says, well, on paper, stats-wise,
it looks okay. Good. It looks okay, yeah.
The reality is, Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb are past their prime. Will Fuller is injury prone.
Yes.
You know, he's been good now. Still, he's injury prone, and he's not the receiver that we need right now. Yeah. Like, his speed, I think personally, his speed has gone down because of all those freaking injuries. Stills is okay, but Stills is not going to be our number 1 guy.
Yeah.
Roll with it. And I personally felt that we should have spent more money on the line, on our offensive line, than anything else. Yep. Because there should not be a reason why Deshaun Watson constantly gets sacked.
All the time.
What, 3 times a game? Maybe 4 times probably?
And, you know, speaking on offensive line, we spent 2 picks this season and 2 picks last season for offensive linemen. Then we traded away both of the ones that we drafted last draft.
And we gave a shitload of money to one of them.
Yeah, we gave a shit. And, you know, it's talent evaluation isn't there. Drafting isn't there. The best player that we probably drafted so far that we've seen a big sample size of is probably Lonnie Johnson.
Okay.
Everybody else is just not.
No.
Of the past 2 seasons, I mean, I'm sorry. Because Bill O'Brien drafted Will Fuller. That's kind of panned out. Doug Martin, that's kind of panned out.
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. It's just in a poor shape. And eventually that led to 5 days ago, which is October 5th, Texans owner Cal McNair has fired Bill O'Brien as coach and general manager. This is coming from.
I kind of wish you talked about the game after that, too.
Okay, well, we can talk about what.
Because that was another one talking right there.
That was. Okay. So, we played the winless Minnesota Vikings.
Well, shit, we were also winless.
We were also winless, too. But still.
Yeah.
We go in there and just shit the bed.
Yep.
In the sense that we didn't have it going on offense. We were getting carved up on defense by Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins pulled a fucking read option bootleg to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk fucking Cousins.
Okay.
Ran a fucking.
Hold on. Don't sit here and disrespect Kirk Cousins.
He's not. Is he known for being an option quarterback?
Is he trash?
He's a manager.
He can work with what he got.
All right. Which is a manager.
Like, don't sit here and disrespect Kirk Cousins like that, all right?
I'm just saying, if you're getting run on by Kirk Cousins, then you're not a good defense. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Dalvin Cook, what did he think it was like 160 yards or something? And it just looked bad. And then in the second half, they were trying to come back, and it came down to a touchdown fade throw to Will Fuller. He caught it, hit the ground. That play might have gotten Bill O'Brien fired. Because imagine, if they won that game, do you think you would have gotten fired?
No.
So Will Fuller might have saved our season.
By not getting that touchdown.
Even
though a big part of me wish they counted that as a touchdown, because that was his DeAndre Hopkins moment. That was his D-Hop moment.
Could have been his moment.
Bro, he looked just like D-Hop in the air.
Yep.
He caught it one hand, brought it in with two, and then, but as soon as he touched the ground, like the ball popped out a little bit, and he tried to recover, but nah. Like, it just wasn't going to happen. I was like, damn.
Now, speaking of DeAndre Hopkins, he makes that catch, right? Mm-hmm. That's a DeAndre Hopkins throw, and DeAndre Hopkins would have snagged that out of the air, right?
Right.
He's known for that.
Right.
Now, he actually tweeted, because Cal McNair actually put out a statement talking about how they weren't financially able to secure DeAndre Hopkins because of Deshaun Watson's upcoming contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in a now deleted tweet, this came a couple of days ago. DeAndre Hopkins tweeted, then deleted. He says, quote, "Since I'm my own agent, I guess I can speak on my client's departure. Kyle," he called Cal McNair Kyle.
Damn.
He says, "Kyle, you never responded to my client when he thanked you after his departure. My client never asked for a new deal. He asked for a Band-Aid deal, which means a little raise. My client is very happy in Arizona, by the way."
Hey, there you go.
Now, look.
Bro, you sitting back in the shit.
I'm sitting, yeah.
Actually, you know you're about to say something real.
Okay. You're trying to save money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to save money. The Minnesota Vikings gave Stephon Diggs to the Bills for what? A first-round pick, right?
Okay.
A first-round pick that those Minnesota Vikings used on Justin motherfucking Jefferson, who was killing us in that game, by the way. A first-round talent for cheap. A rookie deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what we could have done in a very deep wide receiver class in this draft. We could have got DeAndre Hopkins replacements.
CeeDee
Lamb or
He's balling right now, dude.
Or a big wide receiver that has a huge catch radius like DeAndre Hopkins does. If you can't replace that talent immediately, draft somebody cheap. Instead, what do? They give up a pick and DeAndre Hopkins for a second round pick? A second round pick.
We gave up 2 picks.
Yeah, 2 picks for a second round and a fourth, I think it was. Mm-hmm. To take on an expiring contract of a player that's not himself, as it's shown, as like the case study has shown in the past 4 games. So we basically swapped, and we didn't save any money, and we didn't get a good return on that trade. Right? You're telling, okay, you've seen Stephon Diggs play. Yeah. Do you think Stephon Diggs is worth more than DeAndre Hopkins?
Fam, I have him on my fucking fantasy.
Yeah, and he's killing it, right?
He's killing it.
Okay, but look, do you think Stephon Diggs is on the same level as DeAndre Hopkins?
No.
So, look at this.
Fucking DeAndre Hopkins was the top 3 wide receiver last season, and the season before that, and the season before that, and the season before that.
Right. Easy. So get this. With one of those second round picks, they traded that second round pick to the Los Angeles Rams for Brandon Cooks. Overpaid contract, 5'10" Brandon Cooks. Now
past his prime.
Injury prone.
Yep.
So now you have 2 injury prone wide receivers. You have Kenny Stills You have DeAndre Carter. Who else do you have?
We all talk about Randall Cobb already, right?
Yeah, Randall Cobb too. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is also overpriced contract. Yeah. So we didn't save any money in any of that. If anything, we took on more contracts. Now we're in cap hell. Next season, no, actually, currently, right now, we are paying. We're paying the most money for our team than any team in the NFL. Even the Chiefs, who just paid Patrick fucking Mahomes all that money, paid the other lineman.
And Travis Kelce. Did they pay Travis Kelce?
I don't think they paid Travis Kelce. They played what's that guy? He's a defensive lineman. Oh my god.
Anyway.
And they paid all that money, and we're still paying the most.
So, but you understand what that means, right?
What?
Bill O'Brien just didn't like DeAndre Hopkins. So it was true that DeAndre Hopkins did take over the locker room in some way or form, and Bill O'Brien didn't like that.
Yeah, because he wants to control. And there were quotes that came out where people were just like, felt really repressed. We couldn't really play free and like loose, because he wanted to micromanage every fucking thing. It's hard being a general manager. It's hard being a head coach. It's hard being an offensive coordinator. Each by themselves.
Yep.
Imagine doing all three.
He took on way more than what he could handle, obviously. And he just doesn't have the brain for it. He just doesn't, dude. Like, you are not Bill Belichick. And
he tried so hard
it took Bill Belichick years to set up that system to where he can fucking function. To where he can function. And then, he calls some plays on offense, but he's mostly like a defense guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's his forte. But, like, Bill O'Brien took years to set up that fucking community, set up that system to where it benefited him and everybody else around him. Bill O'Brien just kind of brushed that shit real quick.
He did.
And thought like, I'll still have control of the locker room. Then J.J. Watt fucking calls your bitch ass out in practice. So I'm like, dude, the plays were fucking trash.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Deshaun Watson was saying that shit during the fucking game last season against Kansas City. When we fucking went 4th and 4 on our own fucking territory. When before that, I think it was in the second quarter, we was 4th and 1, we could have fucking ran for it. Anything. We was 4th and 1 in Kansas City fucking territory. We could have fucking murdered Kansas City.
Yeah. And that could have changed the momentum of the game.
So, and that shows how inept, how incompetent Bill O'Brien is at calling fucking plays. That shows how incompetent he is as a fucking head coach.
Yeah. You know what I think it is?
And as a GM.
You know what I think it is? He's one of those coaches that's made for college only. Because he's a good speaker. He's a good motivator.
Sure.
Players talk that shit. And college is easier. Because you motivate these people. But these are professional players. These are the cream of the crop. This is the top 5% of all college athletes coming together. You can't beat them by motivation alone. You got to outthink. Sure. You got to outsmart the opponent. And you got to out-scheme the opponent, too.
Yeah.
It's not just spread offense.
Doing these basic-ass fucking
plays and playing against not the greatest talent either, right? When he was at Penn State, of course they all loved him. But, he was the reason Christian Hackenberg was so good at Penn State, right? Where is Christian Hackenberg now?
Who?
Exactly. He couldn't even make it in the
NFL.
XFL.
Is that not a bitch?
He couldn't even make it in the XFL. So it just shows that rah-rah, pump up stuff, that only works in college because those people,
Well, it's more about buying into the system.
Yeah. And just the system didn't work. And his ego was too... What did Andy Reid do? Before Andy Reid had Patrick Mahomes, he had who? He had Alex Smith, right?
Yeah.
He created a system specifically for Alex Smith.
Okay, yeah.
When Alex Smith gets traded, he sees the cards that he's dealt. He has Patrick Mahomes, who's a running able quarterback who can still throw bombs.
He more throw bombs.
He's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
He's a dual threat quarterback. He caters the plays to him. I feel like this offense, that 2017 season, that first season that Deshaun Watson was here, Bill O'Brien didn't have enough time to implement his system to Deshaun Watson. So what did he do? He catered the play, kept it simple, and that was one of the most exciting fucking seasons of Deshaun Watson's career. His rookie season, before he went down with the ACL thing. Remember that game against Seattle? He was going fucking off.
I remember.
Right?
I remember.
And so now Bill O'Brien just tried so hard to make him a pocket passer. You can't be a pocket passer without an offensive line.
Exactly.
And it is just so fucking frustrating, man, because this sets us back because we don't have a first round pick until 2022. And so we mortgaged our future so much to try to fit this guy's system because he didn't believe in rookies. He thought rookies took too long. He wanted to get proven veterans. But unfortunately, he spent too much money on the wrong fucking veterans.
Yeah, and then it was this mentality of win now, win now, win now. He wanted to win now to save his fucking job. Mm-hmm. And obviously, like, you got to let the players be the players, man.
Yep.
And then you have all this raw-ass talent, not just on the offensive side, but on the defense side, too. And you're not letting them play their fucking game. You're not letting them play their game. You're not, like, listening to the players and saying, hey, what is it that you like to do?
Yeah.
Just like that. That's it. Hey, in the NFL, dude, you have to have those conversations with the players. Hell, even at the high school level, you have to really figure out, like, okay, I have this player. He's good at this and this and this. You got to figure out, like, you got to really know, like, who he is and what he's able to do. Mm-hmm. And then kind of formulate a plan around that. Not just that one player, but other players, too. That's all, like, when you say with Andy Reid with Patrick Mahomes, not just Patrick Mahomes, but it's everybody on that fucking offense.
Yeah, they had to cater to him.
Yeah. It's probably
like even better example.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Josh McDaniels and Cam fucking Newton. They've been with Tom Brady, the epitome of pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most athletic, but he can sling that ball.
You're talking about the physical coordinator, right?
Yeah, Josh McDaniels. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what happens? He gets a dual threat quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Their offense was killing it.
Yeah.
Their offense was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill O'Brien had Ryan Fitzpatrick, the combination of Brian Hoyer, Ryan Mallett, then he had Brock Osweiler.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't spend almost a decade plus, not even more than a decade, because Tom Brady got drafted, what, 2001? 2001, right?
Or
he only started playing.
No, that's Peyton Manning.
But he played for a long fucking time.
Right.
He was the guy for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine that, having to change to a dual threat quarterback after you played this way for so long?
True.
What's Bill O'Brien's excuse? He had each of those guys for one season tops. Right?
Yeah.
So you start clean slate, right?
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it should be easier for you to start over, go back to the drawing board and drop the play. But he was so stuck in his ways, he wanted to implement his system. He didn't want anybody else to question it. He wanted it his way or the highway, which is his prerogative as a coach. But when it's not working, what do you do?
Like, you got a question and then, like, go back to the drawing board.
John Harbaugh went from Joe fucking Flacco
to Lamar fucking Jackson.
Right? Polar opposites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, legit.
Polar opposites. And what? He made him an MVP.
Yep.
Second season in the league.
Yep.
Like,
one of the best. It's going to be like one of the faces of the court. Faces of the NFL.
We wasted rookie season, sophomore season, third season of Deshaun Watson's career, and that's why I feel he didn't sign a Pat Mahomes contract. He signed a 4-year contract.
I would have did the same shit too.
Because he wants to show loyalty to the team, but 4 years, if it's not improving, he's out.
Absolutely.
And 4 years goes fast. Right. 4 years goes fast. 4 years he got drafted in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're already 3 years into his contract.
Yeah.
You know, time goes. And 3 years into his contract, what does he have to show for it?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
A couple of playoff wins.
Yeah, the fact that he's not in the conversation as being like one of the top quarterbacks is fucking
And Patrick Mahomes is getting all the glory. Lamar Jackson is getting all the glory. Dak is getting almost the same amount of glory as Deshaun Watson is.
No, he's getting more. I promise you, he's getting more.
And that's frustrating as all hell.
Yeah.
Because Deshaun Watson is more talented.
Yes.
Than Dak Prescott.
I was gonna say, it pisses me off that he's not in the conversation. It pisses me off. He's not in conversation,
and that's just because he's been held back. It's not his fault. He's been held back for so long.
No, but there's some players where like you can see it a little bit, but it's like the majority is like, dude, he's a fucking playmaker.
Yeah,
let him make the fucking
plays. Yeah, exactly.
And not like actually make the plays, but like let him like fucking be creative. You know what I'm saying? Let him like he's not just a fucking pocket passer. He's a fucking dual threat.
Yeah,
and he's big as shit.
It reminded me of there was an interview where Aaron Rodgers says, sometimes I pretend that my microphone isn't working in my helmet and I call my own plays.
Oh, dude. I would have did that shit.
I just wish Deshaun Watson would do that sometimes because some of the plays that they be calling.
I feel like sometimes he does, dude.
You think so?
I know bullshit. I would have did that shit a long time ago.
Yeah. But Tim Kelly is taking over full responsibilities of offense now. It says before he would have to come up with a play, he would pull it up to the chain of command to Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien would approve or deny it and then call his own plays. And then this Minnesota game, he was the primary play caller. Didn't look so hot during the game. So now Tim Kelly is the full play caller. Romeo Crennel is the full-time head coach. Anthony Weaver is still a defensive coordinator. Jack Easterby, who is also a Patriots guy, he's going to be the interim GM. Cal McNair says they're going to hire a GM before they hire a new coach. A lot of people have said Eric Bieniemy from the offensive coordinator from Kansas City. I like Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator from Baltimore as well.
So we're just like out on like
Romeo Crennel. He's the oldest head coach in the league. He's 73 years old. And he looks it too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was like, he can't be like
I don't think
he's walking up and down like that.
Yeah. So I like Eric Bieniemy. I like Greg Roman. I like the guy from the Bills. The Bills showing out. Josh Allen is showing out this season, dude.
Okay, has everybody been sleeping on the Bills?
Yeah, because last season he didn't do too hot.
But the Bills in general have been decent, bro.
Yeah.
They're in a hard fucking league too.
This is like Josh Allen's on.
I get it. But like, I'm trying to realize like, everybody's been sleeping on the Bills because the Bills has generally been good, been decent this past like 5 years.
Yeah. They made it to the playoffs against us, but Josh Allen's been killing it. He's just slinging it, and so their offensive coordinator, we're thinking about them too. I don't know, man. I just hope we get we have a general manager who's really good at general managing. We have a coach who's really good at coaching, and no in between. No in between. There needs to be a disconnect. There needs to be a divide.
Yeah.
We're back.
GM does this shit. Coach does this shit.
Yeah, and they only meet when they're talking about personnel.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I felt this way about when Gary Kubiak got fired. Just the uncertainty of everything. We've had Bill O'Brien since 2014, man. 6 years.
6 long fucking
longest.
The first 2 years we was like, okay, maybe, and then it was like, and then we got Deshaun Watson. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
The highest thing we got to show for it is making it to the divisional round of the playoffs. It's the highest.
We've been doing it anyway. So.
We won the AFC South, but then we got to the actual semifinals against the Patriots that one year. But that's when we had Brock Osweiler.
Yeah.
And we played Derek Carr-less Oakland Raiders too.
Yeah.
It's it's tough, man.
It's tough, dude.
Really tough.
We're the shittiest team in the AFC South.
Yeah.
We are last in the AFC fucking South. Yeah. When's the last time that shit happened? What, 2002?
2013?
2013? Oh, yeah.
That's
we went, We won 2 games, yeah.
2-14.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah.
Forgot about that.
Hopefully they turn it. I know, right? Repressed memories. Hopefully they turn a page for the Texans. We've got Jacksonville coming up. Hopefully this is like a get-right game. But Jacksonville has been doing pretty decent with Gardner Minshew, DJ Chark.
Gardner Minshew's been good, bro. Like, I can't hate on the dude, man. He's been good. He's been playing the football.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was like, yeah.
Speaking of
his mustache and mother are pretty cool. So.
Speaking of Jaguars, former Jaguars cornerback Jalen Ramsey. Did you hear about him in Golden Tate?
Oh yeah, dude, like they have beef.
You know what the beef is?
Mm-mm. Oh, about somebody, right?
No. So Jalen Ramsey was in a relationship with Golden Tate's sister.
Okay.
He had a baby with her, and then he got her pregnant again. And while she was pregnant with his second child, he cheated on her with a stripper, and he broke up with her. And then somebody tweeted at Golden Tate, and he was like, because Jalen Ramsey posted a picture of him with the dancer, and someone tweeted at Golden Tate. They're like, Jalen Ramsey needs talking to. And then Golden Tate was like, he knows he's going to have to see me. And so apparently, like, after the game, the Rams and Giants, they met at midfield and they started boxing.
Yeah.
And, like, both teams had to, separate them and pull them off of each other. But that's, like, real because that's family, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's family. And so
I completely agree with
and people were tweeting, they were like, imagine seeing your uncle and your dad boxing on national television.
Fuck Jalen Ramsey, bro. I'm completely on Golden Tate's side. I am completely on Golden Tate's side.
Yeah.
Like, I will fuck up them. Hell yeah. I'll be like, man, fuck Jalen Ramsey, bro.
Left her for a stripper, man.
Left my sister for a stripper. Yeah, no, I gotta fuck you up.
They weren't married. So I don't think you can get child support. Well, you can get child support, but you can't get like you can't. I know you can't get like, half.
Like you talking like alimony? No.
Nothing.
Child support? Trust me.
Yeah, you're gonna get child support. Yeah. That's what I meant. I meant alimony.
She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
But yeah, get this, dude. The Chicago Bears have advanced to 4-1, all without scoring a single point in the third quarter so far this season. I was shitting all over the Bears when they started with Mitch Trubisky.
And now they're 4-1.
And Nick Foles just came back in.
Yep.
And they've actually played pretty good.
They won 2 games with Nick Foles.
And they beat.
Even though one game he did shit the bed though.
Yeah.
And that's the game they lost. And with Mitch Trubisky they won too.
Right.
So it's like. You can shit on Mitch Trubisky all you want, but they still won 2 with him.
That's true.
And they didn't lose. I mean, still, that's something, I guess. And Nick Foles, they lost 1, but won 2. And beat the Buccaneers. So,
you think Nick Foles is going to take Trubisky's job just like he took Wentz's job?
Hey, I don't know why you had to bring that shit up.
I'm just saying.
More than likely, yes.
I feel like Nick Foles is the new Ryan Fitzpatrick. He goes to teams and he fights his way to the starting position.
Well, my thing is, Nick Foles probably doesn't have talent, but he has the ingenuity and I guess the knowledge and experience to where he could carry him and he knows where to put that fucking ball. Man.
Yep,
straight up.
He really does. Another thing, this is a funny tweet. This is coming from at RJ Ochoa. He's talking about Dak Prescott with everything going on with the Cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he says, quote, "Hey Dak, do us a favor and lead our team without the top 2 tackles, with the worst defense in the NFL, and with a special teams group we said got better but only got worse so far. Oh, and do it on a contract year. Then take a discount for us because of our brand. Signed, Dallas Cowboys." That's literally his situation, though.
Hey.
Because that Tyron Smith went down with a neck thing, and then they lost their other tackles, too. And I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do with Dak. I wouldn't be mad if he left, dude, after all the shit they put him through.
I mean, at this point, I think his stock just went up.
Yeah.
To me personally, because he has been balling, but it still doesn't mean shit because they haven't won.
Yeah.
I mean, they won one game, but they haven't really won anything. So, but I still think his stock went up, so a team will take him.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless said he's fucking done with the Cowboys. You saw him on Undisputed. I think it was last week. After they lost the game. No, it was earlier this week. And he was like, "I am done. Well, he was pissed. Yeah. He was slamming shit. I am done with the Cowboys. Yeah. I am done. And talking all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's we get it.
We get it. Yeah.
That wasn't the team. But I've been saying that for years.
Yeah. I don't know.
It wasn't the team. And then it's Dak Prescott should leave. Dak Prescott should leave. You're right. You took a discount.
There are plenty of teams that'll take him, too.
Yeah. Straight up, I mean, like, fuck, what's that one name?
Jerry Jones.
Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck you. You trying to fuck me? All right, I'm gonna fuck you this offseason.
And Andy Dalton signed with them this offseason too. Watch.
That's true. Yeah,
get rid of Dak. They're gonna put Andy Dalton in there. Oh my.
It'd be fucked up if Andy Dalton just balls the fuck out.
That'd be some
and the Cowboys start winning.
That'd be some.
That'd be some fucked up. It's like, goddamn, that redhead just fucking
everybody. Right. Another thing that happened over the weekend. So the NFL put out a memo saying that all practices, all workouts are supposed to be signed off by the league, by the team.
Oh,
everybody's supposed to be masked up. Protocols are supposed to be taking place. So they canceled practice that day for the Titans. So a bunch of the players decided to have an unofficial workout together in a field with no masks. And players started dropping like flies. A bunch of positive tests. So the NFL had to cancel their game versus was it the Chiefs or the Patriots? I think it was the Patriots. But let me see.
No, Chiefs.
Titans. Good.
They canceled against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think it was against the Chiefs. Okay.
But Patriots. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah. So
the Patriots still play.
Yeah, so they had to move things around. Right now, they're playing the Bills on Tuesday. So people were saying, like, hey, Titans might be, like, penalized harshest, like, probably the harshest that we've ever seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
Based on, because this is like a public health crisis, right? And they're fucking shit up for the whole league.
Yeah.
Because imagine that they got to buy Tuesday's airtime, right?
Yeah.
So, they were, like, players started going at reporters because the reporters were, like, attacking them and stuff. And the latest from Tom Pelissero.
No, I'm sorry. The Patriots went against the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And Stephon Gilmore tested positive for the Patriots. Cam Newton is positive for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of star players are going down. This is coming per Tom Pelissero on October 10th. He says, no new positive tests for the Patriots and Titans again from Friday's round of COVID-19 testing per sources. Both teams plan to reopen their facilities today. Both facilities were closed down just due to some players they were contact tracing and trying to find out how they got it, right? So,
I kind of feel like the Titans could have still played, but they have to use, like, backup players.
Probably.
Straight up. And then everybody have a chance to shine.
Yep.
That's one thing about that.
4 hours ago today, Chiefs staffer and Bears practice squad player test positive for COVID-19.
What?
Yep.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who did?
A Chiefs staffer and a Bears practice squad player test positive for COVID-19.
Well, it's a Chiefs staffer and a practice squad. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't matter, but like, they kind of don't matter.
That's true.
Like, in the grand scheme of things. Man, I'm going to get canceled for that, but all right.
Yeah. So now they're saying some Patriots players are wearing face shields under their helmets to practice today.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
A lot of players are wearing the face shields. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That does not look comfortable. But yeah. So we're gonna watch and monitor that.
I mean, the season is going to have to get longer to make up a lot of those games.
Oh, speaking of the Jalen Ramsey fight, sorry. Rams cornerback Jalen Ramsey was fined $15,625 for unsportsmanlike conduct, while Giants wide receiver Golden Tate wasn't fined for his role in last week's post-game rumble.
Good.
Oh my god!
Like, at least the NFL got that shit right.
Yeah, that's sheesh.
Don't fuck my sister, bro. Like, again, we don't know the whole fucking story, but Jalen Ramsey should be posting shit.
Yeah, like Twitter, pictures of a dancer.
Yeah, because you really look like a fuckboy right now.
Right, exactly.
This is what it is.
Yeah,
so that's why you look like the bad guy.
Right, exactly. So, our Week 5 schedule. Tomorrow, all NFL games. We've got Texans and Jaguars tomorrow at noon. We've got Bengals and Ravens tomorrow at noon. We've got Panthers and Falcons tomorrow at noon. Raiders and Chiefs tomorrow at noon. Cardinals and Jets tomorrow at noon. Eagles, Steelers, Rams versus Washington football team. And then at the afternoon games, we've got Dolphins and 49ers at 3:05. We've got Giants and Cowboys at 3:25. We've got Colts and Browns at 3:25. And for the evening game, we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks. Yeah, that's what we got.
Colts and Browns.
Can be a good game.
Browns game might be a good game. And we gotta talk about how the Browns are just balling.
Yeah.
O.B. motherfucking J.
Finally, yeah.
Caught a pass from Jalen Ramsey. You saw that shit?
Not from Jalen Ramsey, from Jarvis Landry.
I'm sorry. God damn, why?
You got Jalen Ramsey in your head, man.
Jarvis
Landry. How are they left-handed, dude? That thing
fucking one hand pull and catch, and then that just the gun. And then because OBJ got like 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdown catches. Kareem Hunt got 2.
Yeah.
And Baker Mayfield threw for a total. I mean, I don't know how many yards, but he had like 3 touchdown passes, I think, right?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Everybody was balling out. That was the Browns team that we always wanted to fucking see. Like, everybody was on fucking point. You know, it was just a damn good game.
Yeah.
It was a damn good game.
Versus, who did they play last? They played Cowboys, right? Yeah, they played the Cowboys. They won 49-38. He was 19 of 30, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, sacked twice.
2 touchdowns or did 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 19 and 30. Goddamn.
Yeah, but
still,
2 touchdowns. Well, Jarvis threw for 1, and then Kareem ran for 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So makes sense.
And then, so when, and I just want to point out like that one play, that first touchdown play.
Yeah.
On the Browns, where Jarvis Landry threw to OBJ.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield handed off the ball to Jarvis Landry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what Baker Mayfield did?
Threw a block.
He ran up to the guy and fucking blocked, bro. How many quarterbacks you see do that shit?
Not a lot. Well, Deshaun Watson threw a block at one time.
Okay, that's
but
one.
Not a lot.
I was like, bro, I feel like that says a lot about a quarterback that actually is willing to go and block.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of quarterbacks want to fucking block.
No.
He actually ran like fucking like he looks so fucking tiny on TV, bro.
I know.
Fucking running and then like doing the it was some weird ass shit, but he was doing the most like come on,
yeah.
like a kid, like fucking
like slapping around.
Trying to slap his was dog. I was like, that's my boy. That Baker Mayfield like legit is a team fucking player. Dog.
Yeah.
Legit team player because he was looking for the block. He was like, he's going up the block.
Yeah, he's winning people back over.
Hell yeah, dude.
People kind of were tuned out.
Fuck Colin Coward.
Right. Yeah. So that's what we got for NFL stuff. Let's move on to the NBA finals.
And by the way, how do you feel about the Will O'Brien firing?
I like it. It's a new page. I'm still nervous about. I hope we.
Sure, but I'm ecstatic.
I
called you.
Yeah, but it just sucks because our future is kind of fucked.
Yeah, but but at the same time, that's still a step in the right direction.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like so.
Yeah, we'll see what our future holds. But yeah, moving on to the NBA finals. Did you watch the game yesterday?
You know I did. I don't know why you've been asking.
You know I didn't.
You know I didn't.
Did not?
Yes, I did not.
Oh, okay. I watched it. Very good game. It could have been an elimination game. The Lakers wore the fucking Mamba jerseys. The ones.
Yeah, and when I heard that, I was like, they're gonna lose that game.
And they did.
They're gonna lose that game.
Anthony Davis hurt his heel. He has a heel contusion. Mm-hmm. He didn't look right at the very end.
Well, I mean, I don't know why he's limping. He's still gonna fucking play.
And then the last play, LeBron drives it in, gets 3 people covering him, throws it back out to Danny Green at the top of the 3-point arc.
Should have made it.
Shot the ball, bricked it front rim. Marcus Morris caught the rebound, tried to throw it to Anthony Davis, missed it, threw it out of bounds. That was game.
And then on the sideline, LeBron had Marcus and Danny Green in his arms, choking him the fuck out.
So I think that's a smart basketball play. I think he was fucked either way. Because if he misses that shot, they're going to crucify him.
Sure.
If he passes it to Danny Green, who misses the shot, they're going to crucify him. So it was a lose-lose situation. As a teammate, that's a good play. Yeah. And Danny Green's just a shell of himself now, man.
Oh, yeah.
If he was on the Spurs and they made that pass to him,
he would have made it.
He makes that. Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. LeBron is fucked either way, bro. Be damned if he does, be damned if he do. He wins the championship, he was still gonna talk that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the nature of the beast, bro.
Yep.
There are more people that hate LeBron than anybody that hated Jordan or Kobe, I feel like.
Right.
I feel like. But then again, maybe I'm biased. But it's just so much fucking LeBron hate.
Yeah.
And it's just, they talk about, oh, well, he always really cries about the foul shit. Like, every player does. It's just that it's more noticeable when LeBron does it because guess what? Star. He's the fucking face of the NBA. Yeah. But nobody wants to admit that shit.
Yep.
Fucking remember, Kevin Durant went to the team that beat him. LeBron didn't do that shit.
Nope.
LeBron did go to a different team and was a super team, but they still lost.
Yeah.
You know? And then fucking Kevin Durant did some bitch shit and went to the team that beat him. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about that shit.
Oh man, there's a video where it shows Anthony Davis slapping Jay Crowder in the face. What the fuck?
There you go, bro.
Man, the internet age, it's great. But yeah, it's a very good game. Jimmy Buckets carried the team to a win. It showed at the end of the game he was just leaning over the stanchion. He was just exhausted, dude. Yeah. Over the last 5.
He's doing a lot.
4 games. He's only rested 11 minutes.
He's doing a lot. I mean, the rest of Miami needs to step up.
Tyler Hero needs to step up.
Yeah. I mean, he has off and on, but it's like it's all on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. Here's what Eric Spoelstra had to say about Jimmy Butler.
Again, his will to win is remarkable. And to do that in 47 plus minutes and take the challenge on the other end. This is every young player coming into this league should study footage on Jimmy Butler. The definition of a two-way player, competing on both ends, 5 steals, and then making his big plays down the stretch for us offensively. Jimmy.
See, that is proof right there. He said all new players coming up should watch footage of Jimmy Butler because he's the very definition of a two-way player.
Yep.
And the Rockets wanted to pay 4 first-round picks to get him to come to the Rockets.
I feel like he would have been a better investment than fucking
Russell Westbrook,
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Hindsight
like, if you want to win now?
Yeah, because he was seen as a cancer, man. They thought he was a cancer in Minnesota. They thought he was a cancer in Chicago. They thought he was a cancer with the Sixers.
Maybe because his personality didn't gel with most people.
But in Miami, he took Tyler Hero under his wing, and that team is gelled.
But who's the star of Miami?
Oh, of course, Jimmy Butler. But still, like,
if he went to the Rockets, who would be the star of the Rockets?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
They could coexist.
Like, that's wild, dude.
They could coexist.
Can they? Like, honestly, can they?
I mean, I don't know.
Shit, and like if Chris Paul and James Harden could coexist. Yeah. Like, what makes you think Jimmy Butler and James Harden?
Because Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade coexisted in Chicago.
They were friends. Like, they were legit friends, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's what could have been. We'll never know, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But, yeah, the next game of the finals is Sunday, I believe.
Sunday.
It's going to be, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central. Finals game 6. Los Angeles Lakers lead 3-2. I can see this going to 7. It's highly likely that it's not.
I don't think it is. Dude.
But it could.
Dude, I'm surprised it's at game 6 now, dude. Like,
I thought they were going to close out because they're playing really good. They're playing really good.
I'm sweet. No bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm just surprised.
It's a good series. Turned out to be a good series.
So like LeBron scored 40 that game.
Tyler Hero needs to step up. Jimmy can't do it on his own.
No shit.
Can't. I know he's a rookie. I know he's young, but
hey, We in the fucking finals. None of that shit fucking matters no more. You in the fucking finals.
You gotta be a playmaker.
Yeah, like you're up there with everybody else now. Right. As far as like you have a say in what happened, you right there. Like we're in the fucking finals, and you're part of the starters.
Right. So you gotta produce.
Yeah, you gotta step up.
You gotta produce.
Just
you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up real quick.
Yeah, like there's no he's just a rookie. No, fuck that shit. That shit goes off the fucking window.
That now, yeah. Yep. So tune into that game. Could be the closing game of the finals. Could also be very exciting. Game 6, fortunately Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on, we've got Astros talk.
Oh, let's fucking go, bro.
You know the most gangster shit I ever heard. So before this series, one of the players in the Athletics says we want the Astros. So Dusty Baker, he said, they said they wanted us, they got us. You gotta be careful what you wish for. And the bats came alive. I was pessimistic because I thought their pitching was good. During the regular season, their pitching was good. And their bats were fucking good. They had the most walk-off hits the entire league. But Framber fucking Valdez showed the fuck up. He was shaky last season. Fucking turned up. And he killed it. Nancy Cullish killed it. Greinke kind of had a hard time. But the bats came alive in all games. When we played against Minnesota, the bats came alive.
Everybody.
George Springer is tied with, I think he has one more than Babe fucking Ruth for postseason home runs.
Let's be honest here. Why are we even talking about Babe Ruth? That's an action.
Why?
He played before anybody with melanin in their skin could play. No, like all right. Let's be real. Like, no, fuck that. Let's be real. Bro, like, let's be real. I feel like that era of baseball should be separate from everything after when actual people with melanin came in. Straight, because it changed the fucking game.
That doesn't take away from his skill, though.
A little bit it does, dog. It kind of does, because I feel...
You think he was playing with less talent?
Yeah.
Against less
talent? Absolutely.
Well, yeah. I mean, people...
Like, when people from Cuba came...
But I think that's just for the sake of records, man. Sure. That, know, just to say that he... I mean, people pass up Jackie Robinson all the time. And they celebrate.
And I get that.
But he was one of
their talent.
But you think he was playing against the best talent? Because he was playing against a bunch of white dudes too.
Yeah, but we could also say Jackie Robinson was better than Babe Ruth.
Yeah, but he was also playing against lesser talent too, just like Babe Ruth was.
Yeah, I mean, you could put it. So you also want to put an asterisk by him too?
Well, technically, you could put an asterisk over everybody back then because
you could put anything. Basically, anything. You get cut it off after steroids.
Yeah.
Cut it off after. Then again, I would probably include steroids in our era.
Man, there's some baseball players like on cocaine and fucking mashing it.
But that's the thing. Everybody was on steroids.
I don't know, man.
Everybody was on fucking
all steroids. I know is George motherfucking Springer is
a fucking beast.
Is a beast. He's a beast.
Dude, I need to get his. I keep saying I'm gonna get his jersey.
Yeah.
And because like I relate to him because my people have a stutter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's a boy.
The thing is, so we have Brantley, Springer, and Reddick in our backfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can probably only keep one of them because Springer's gonna
have to keep Springer.
Require a lot of money. Then Brantley's gonna walk. Josh Reddick's probably gonna walk because he's a good fielder. He can't hit for shit, so that's probably gonna be his.
But Springer can do both. So, like I'm saying, like you already know, we gotta keep Springer.
Yeah.
He's the face of that.
Michael Brantley fucking saved us, though. Michael Brantley saved us. I don't know.
But who's been more consistent just as a player in Houston?
That's true.
Like on the Astros. Who's one of the faces of the Astros?
And Carlos Correa. Man.
You know what I'm saying? And Carlos Correa, too, yeah. I bet that. Like,
I love how we were the bad guys and everybody thought just because of the regular season that we were going to be ass.
I don't give a fuck.
We're just taking names.
Bro, we can be the bad guys. I don't give a fuck, dude. Yeah. We can be the bad guys.
As long as we fucking win.
Hey, I fucking want the Dodgers. I want the Dodgers. I want to spread them fucking cheeks and fucking ham on motherfuckers, bro.
Right.
Ham on motherfuckers.
And in the next round, in the championship series, we are going to be playing the Tampa Bay Rays I watched the game last night. It was 2-2, right?
Yeah.
They put in Aroldis Chapman, one of the best closers in the fucking league, right? This guy, Broussard, I forget his first name. So earlier in the season, Chapman threw over his head, 101, like over his head, threw at him.
Mm-hmm.
They had like some words for each other.
Okay.
So they're going. He pitched like 7 or 8 times to this Broussard guy. And then he pitched a 96-mile-an-hour pitch.
Yeah.
Boom. Lasered it, hit it out the park. 2-1 Rays. And then Castillo came in, and he was throwing heat as a closer for the Rays. Closed them out. Boom.
Fuck the Yankees.
Fuck the Yankees, yep. All that shit they were talking can't even make it past the fucking Rays.
They always fucking talk shit, bro. Yep. Always talk shit. And them motherfuckers been cheating too. Like, how the fuck you tell fucking the court to like, hey, not release these documents? Because it's going to show us in a bad light. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe because y'all motherfucking been cheating. Or y'all been doing something fucking scandalous.
Right.
Just like the Boston Red Sox. But hey, those are the two faces of the fucking league. MLB. Yeah. So, no. It'd be hell to pay if they were found fucking guilty.
Yeah, but these Rays are no joke, man.
Oh, no. The Rays are no joke, man. Like, that's a good fucking team.
That's a scary team. I was watching yesterday, and they were just, oh my gosh. Yeah. They were throwing some heat. We got a former Astro, Charlie Morton, on the Rays, too. We got Chris Snell. It should be a good series. That series starts tomorrow as well.
And it's going to be...
During...
Where the fuck they playing at?
They're playing... actually, let's find out.
Because I didn't know if it was going back and forth, to be honest.
So they played in Dodger Field during this. They'll be playing... where are they playing? It's tomorrow at 6:37 p.m.
Are they playing in Tampa?
I don't think they're playing. Location.
I got it right here. I'm sorry. I got it right here.
Location.
Should be playing Tampa, right? Well, I know it's Tampa's home game.
Yeah, it's a home game, but they were playing on neutral sites.
Right. Hey man, you stop fucking yawning on
I'm sorry, man. I ate that food.
Jesus.
Oh, Framber Valdez is our game 1 starter. Blake Snell is their game 1 starter.
Petco Park.
Petco Park is
San Diego.
Wow. So we'll be playing in another California team, California Stadium.
Dude, I don't give a fuck, bro.
San Diego, California. Okay.
Fuck.
So we got the Rays. Framber Valdez versus Blake Snell. Blake Snell, right? Blake Snell.
I want an Astros hat in every fucking Dodgers fucking fan shop.
Right. I called him Chris Snell earlier. It's Blake Snell. All right. So that's what we got going for us. Game starts at 6:37 tomorrow evening. So it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a good jam-packed day. Playoffs. Let's talk about the rest of the MLB. We've got game 1 of the Braves and the Dodgers. The Braves cleaned out the Padres. The Braves are good too. They got that Ronaldo Acuna.
I want the Dodgers to win.
That's true. Okay, so that's the National League Championship Series.
I want Astros Dodgers.
Yep.
I want it, bro.
Right.
I want it, and I want the Astros right now.
So first game of the National League Championship Series is 10-12 at 7:08 p.m. Then game 2 is 10:13. That time is to be determined. Then we play game 2 on Monday, and then our game 3 is on Tuesday. So got a lot of baseball.
I'm fucking hyped, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, dude. I'm fucking like baseball not even my sport, but I'm fucking hyped, dog.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm
fucking. And then you know what's gonna be real fucked up, bro? Like if the Astros do win the whole World Series, everybody gonna say, "Oh, it's an asterisk. It's an asterisk." Like, shut the fuck up. Motherfucking anybody that won this shit is an asterisk, bro. It's still. I feel like it still should count. Yeah. It still should fucking count.
Yeah.
During a fucking pandemic, we was even like. We didn't really have like a winning like fucking season. Yeah. Barely anyway.
Yeah. So what's your excuse now?
What's your fucking excuse? And we came up from
and people were saying we played so bad because we were cheating. What's the excuse now?
What's the fucking excuse now?
Yeah. So We got that.
I'll tell you about you.
I know, right? I can't wait.
I'm fucking hyped.
Then also moving on to the UFC today at 7 p.m. at the Flash Forum. We've got UFC Fight Night, Moraes versus Sandhagen. On that card, we've got a featherweight fight between Yusuf Zalal versus Ilya Topuria in a featherweight fight. We've got a heavyweight fight between Tom Aspinall versus Alan Baudot. Then a middleweight fight between Marcus Perez and Dricus du Plessis. Then a heavyweight fight between Ben Rothwell and Marcin Tybura. A featherweight fight between Edson Barbosa and Makwan Amirkhani. And then the main event is Marlon Moraes versus Corey Sandhagen. And that will be today, 7 p.m. Watch on ESPN Plus or whatever bootleg sites y'all use to watch fights.
Hey man, you can't promote that, huh?
I'm not saying it. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying.
You kind of telling people like low key to you can't do that, man.
I'm just saying. However you watch it. But yeah. What else you got to talk about, man?
Not much, man. I had a bad dream this morning, man. I had a bad fucking nightmare, like, cause
I had one too. I can't remember it.
I don't know. I think I was in a classroom.
Oh shit.
And somebody behind me said, "Hey, you looking real thick right now. Come to the bathroom, put them pants down." And I fucking woke up screaming, bro. Like, like fucking, like, dude, it was bad. I was like, dude, like, I couldn't let go for like a good 2 minutes.
Right.
Cause I'm like, fuck, please, I don't want to get raped. Dude, like, straight up.
I had a bad dream once where I had to go back to high school and take one class.
Oh.
And I was like so embarrassed because it was like I think it was like an English class or something.
What?
And like I had to sit there in the back, me, fucking old ass me, and like there's a bunch of high schoolers, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I gotta take this class too."
Shut the fuck up, let me know.
And I was like, "God damn!" I just remember sitting there so miserable. And then I woke up and I was just like, "Oh my god!" And I don't know why that terrified me. Just I guess the shame was just so like.
Bro.
Bad. Oh my god, some 21 Jump Street shit. What the
fuck?
I
was like, yo, I just have a fear of rape. I have a fear of rape. Yeah, I have a fear of going back repeating the fucking class.
Oh my gosh. But it's high school, man.
I was the Star Wars game.
Squadrons is very fun. Mm-hmm. Very fun. I like a lot of those flight simulator games. I had to play it on controller. I can't play it on mouse and keyboard. I had to play it on an Xbox controller. It's lots of fun. You don't get to play as the Millennium Falcon or any signature ships like that.
I'm pretty sure like that.
You play the TIE Fighters. You play in the other kind of TIE Fighters, the curved ones, and then you play as a Imperial Bomber, and then you play as
the X-wings or Y-wings, whatever you call it.
Something an X or TIE Bomber or some shit like that. Then for the Rebels, you can play as an X-wing, you can play as an A-wing, you can play as a Y-wing, and you can play as some bomber or whatever. Yeah. I like the A-wing just because the X-wing, it's very boxed, so you can't see full range of view because it has those bars like that. A-wing, it's more like an F-16 jet because it's like a scoop.
Okay, yeah.
So you can see all the way around and stuff.
No shit.
Yeah. So what I like to do with the A-wing, so the A-wing is smaller, so the hull like is weaker a little bit, but it's faster.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is I like to fly, and then it tells you when people are locked onto you. What I like to do is when they shoot the missiles, I'll counter the missiles. Then I'll come to a full stop, look up, and turn all the way back around, and then spin and like catch them, and you can like go fly upside down and like do all kinds of crazy. It's so much fun, man. I like it.
No shit.
I like it a lot, and you can play Dogfight, which is a 5-on-5 team deathmatch kind of thing.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And it's just pandemonium, just because there's buildings and shit, like satellites and shit, and like stations, and you're flying through that, and you gotta fight 5 people, right?
Oh no shit.
And you can help other people out, like they can call, "Hey, everybody, focus your fire on that," and so you can like help other people out and stuff. You can ask for help. People can resupply you. You fly into it and you get resupplied.
No shit.
It's a lot of fun. Then there's a fleet command, which is kind of like a League of Legends kind of thing. So you have the motherships.
Okay.
Right? You have 2 destroyer ships.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's 5-on-5.
There's 5-on-5.
With fighters.
Oh, shit.
So what happens is you have to fight each other, and then you have to take out the destroyers, which would be like the towers in League of Legends, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what happens is it's 5-on-5, and then there's other AI fighters coming with you too.
Oh, okay. So that makes it shit.
Right. Yeah.
Shit. That's fucking pandemonium.
So what happens is you got to take out all these people, and then you got to take out the destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
The destroyers can come and take out your destroyers too, right? So first one to lose the destroyers, it shows like a level thing at the top, who's losing and who's winning.
Oh, shit.
And then if your destroyers destroy their destroyers, they all come after the mothership, and then you lose.
Damn.
Right? So it's like fucking ships all over the place.
No shit.
And
that does sound fun.
It's fun, man.
I'll
get it's $40.
VR and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy on VR. I haven't played it, but I can imagine. Just
Yeah.
like, holy
You're just
shit.
doing this shit.
Yeah, like oh my god. No, I find myself like when I'm turning up, I'll be like that. Like I'll turn the thing up, like pull up. You know, I'll be like, and then like sometimes when I'm shooting, I'm like.
Yeah,
Like because you're trying to lock on, right? Because it's because I have these quick lock missiles, right?
Okay.
So it's like a square, and like when you lock, then you have to press the button, the right bumper.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, come on, because they're turning, they're not staying still.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, fuck.
No shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a lot of fun. $40 on Steam. I'm saying, dude.
Hey, I mean, be honest, dude. I got this fucking PC, and I can't really like get into any game right now.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like it just
Try
doesn't
that one.
hit me.
Try that one.
It just doesn't hit me. Yeah,
Try
I'll
it. Try it. You have my guarantee.
Okay.
I brought my drone today for the park, but I forgot to charge the batteries. So one is 3/4 charged, 2 are half charged.
You could charge it. You could charge it here.
I didn't bring the charger because I'm a genius.
Well, fuck it then.
Yep.
So yeah. Do we need to find time to go back off?
Yes, we do.
Obviously,
It's not gonna be this weekend.
That's
probably gonna be the one after.
Yeah, that's not gonna be next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, this month sometime.
We're gonna do it.
Let's find a date. Let's set it and let's go fucking do it.
Cool. That's all for me. You got anything else?
No. Yeah, no, sorry. No.
Wash your hands.
Wear
a mask.
Wear a mask.
Vote.
Yeah, all that shit. Sure.
Vote too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't vote for Harambe.
You fucking saw that shit with Beyonce, right? Where like fucking
the video.
police officers didn't.
Yeah, I saw the body cam video.
Like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they're like walking around there and shit.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got shit. It's hot. Drink water.
Yes, hydrate. Oh my God, it's so hot.
By the way, guys, like, okay, we know bars are gonna open up pretty soon. Actually, I don't know if you saw like the order.
Yeah,
it's gonna open up pretty soon. But a lot of y'all are already at the fucking bars. Stop overpacking that place, please. Just stop.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to snitch and shit, but like, stop packing the place. Like, there should not be that many cars at one fucking place. Come on, guys. Fucking stop the spray. Jesus. But yeah, that's all I got, bro.
Yep, that pretty much covers everything that I was gonna say. Just don't be stupid. But
too late.
It's too late.
Too late.
All right. Well, this has been episode 69.
We did no fucking 69 jokes.
Ooh, I know. Because it was too much pain. It was too much pain in this episode.
Was it?
Especially Texans related.
Bill O'Brien's gone.
I know, but I'm talking about the future.
I feel like that's the best news right now.
You're happy. I'm thinking about the
future.
Skeptical.
I'm skeptical. You're skeptical.
Yes.
I'm saying, dude, like, look, Bill O'Brien gone is a step in the right direction.
Well, that's the first step. But
it's the first step.
The future is uncertain with this franchise.
I need more optimism. I need more
optimism.
You shut up.
You shut
up. You know what I was gonna say. Optimism from you, right?
Yeah. All right.
At least you took a step in the right direction.
I'll try.
Fuck.
But this has been episode 69. My name is Justin.
It's your boy Sham Wild, Sham back to Glam, Sham Mazer, Sham Bell. God damn. We'll catch y'all later.
Catch you later.
Peace.
All right.